Hey kids, how's it going?
Good. Okay, now can you help?
Lily has the high ground.
The high ground.
You guys playing Star Wars?
Kind of.
I think you're Anakin and you're falling into the lava, kid. Pickle, I don't think you're doing well at all, sweetie.
No, you little.
How's it going?
What?
Hey,
Shut up.
unkind. Careful, here comes Pickle, baby.
Lightsabers. I got that. No. Spent like 20 minutes trying to get the
Hey,
lightsabers.
girls. Hey, girls. You guys do not know what all this stuff is, do ya?
This is fun.
This is fun?
Hey, girls.
We don't know what on earth this stuff
I
is.
did not watch the Star Wars movie. Even if it was fun.
Yeah. They have this like one little patch of dirt over here. They keep trying to. Oh my gosh, they're slipping in the ice. This one little patch. I can't find any other ground. What's going on, Miss Edna?
You know that saying, yeah, when chickens fly? Take that saying.
Hey, I gotta slide with the chicken.
No, put him down.
Hey, girl.
Put him down, Lily, it's too icy today. Do not do that, okay? Nicely. Okay, thank you. You ready to sit up yet? You want to sit up now? I was trying to get you to sit up and you didn't want to. Here. Bun. You want to sit up? Up a go. Up a go. Mwah. Oh, fine. Oh, fine. Mwah. Okay. What's up? Hi, pretty baby. Yeah. Uh-huh. We're back to feeling like normal, huh? No more crinky pants. Oh, baby. That was quite disgusting. Better now? We are up this morning. We are starting at the beginning of the Bible and reading through Genesis together as a family. So we enjoyed Bible study this morning. It was very cold last night, so everything is like ice outside. But the kids are now out playing, as you saw. It'll probably be a while before we get them back inside. What do you want? You want to go down? You want to be up? What do you want? Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I sat down with my husband yesterday. We were talking about some stuff and then sat down with the kids and discussed it with them today. We are moving in a new direction as our family. We are moving into ministry full time, truly living by faith each and every day in all aspects of the term. And talking about the things that obviously when you decide to take on a role of teaching and doing things in ministry, scripture is very specific that you will be judged on a different level. It is incredibly serious and needs to be taken that way. And we need to, as followers of Christ anyways, constantly be assessing our lives. Do you want down to go get her? What do you want? We need to be assessing our lives. Are we truly living a life that we are called to? Are we really, where the rubber meets the road? Is it really what's happening? Are we really doing these things and living them quite literally in our lives? And so thinking about a few different things. What do you want? You want to go down? What are we doing? Besides making this kind of difficult. Sorry, I thought I had a few minutes to talk, but apparently I don't. But we kind of touched on this a little bit with Hanukkah when I was like, why are we making crafts about lights and candles and stuff if we're not truly being the light, and kind of assessing that in our lives? But the same thing here, we've got like everyone, we have some little issues going on in our family. You know, the kids are, Travis is, you know, kind of having those teenage feelings of, you know, he just kind of wants to be off in his room doing his own thing, and that's fine. There's a part of that is completely normal and natural, and that's okay. And Lily's having a little bit of her mouth lately. She's getting a bit lippy, and a few different little things in our family that... Oh, please keep the snow outside. Thank you. Like a huge chunk of snow she's trying to bring in. But just different little things in our family that need to be taken care of. But anyways, just trying to keep things focused on what are we truly doing, what's going on. We need to take care of these things, and we have to be dead serious about this stuff because it is that serious. And so I'm going to go ahead, my husband and I decided we're going to strip away anything that takes us away from being completely together in everything that we do every single day. As if we're not together enough, considering we both work out of the home. Our whole family is together at all times, 7 days a week, 365, really. I mean, they're trying to think if there's ever a time that we're not, and no, there really isn't. So they're Kindle tablets, my son's phone, not that it's actually like a cell phone that's connected to something, it's just one of our old cell phones that he gets online and plays with, but phone, Xbox, all of it, we've taken everything away, and we are going to spend all of our time together. I think the best way to fix these little attitude issues, and just, we must have servants' hearts. We must be busy every single day serving one another to share the light of Christ with others. And that has to start at home. And so everything that isn't a group activity thing is going to be stripped away and cleared out. Please tell them. You goose. So we sat down the kids this morning after Bible and discussed these things with them. The other thing that we are going to do is I've really just been thinking about where the rich man goes to Christ and says, I'm doing all the things, I'm following all the laws, I'm a good person. What do I need to do? What do I need to do to inherit the kingdom of heaven? Sorry, she wants to stand now. And Jesus knew his heart, and he told him, go and sell all of your possessions, give the money to the poor, and then you'll be good. It's not that Jesus is anti us having anything. It's where is your heart? Where is your treasure? Where is your focus? And an interesting thing with us is, my husband has said, but every time God gives us a kid, it's because we're getting ready for a big change in our life, a big move. And if you look back on our history, on our story, what's happened every time? Well, the other thing that's happened is every time a big move happens in our life, we have lost all of our stuff, material possessions in one way or another. After our son was born and we first moved out here from California to North Carolina, we lost everything in a flood. There was a storm that came through. We literally had to be evacuated by boat. We lost everything we owned. All of our son's baby memento, all of our stuff gone. After our daughter Lily was born and we went to leave to start our business, we literally gave everything away. Posted on Craigslist, hey, we're leaving. If you need it, come get it. Gave everything away. When after our daughter was born, and we had been staying with friends and then kind of moved out and growing the business, we had nothing. We had to, start all over with that. And now Olivia's been born and we're kind of moving into this path here. And I was thinking about it, for us, I've shared, especially the article I just did in our winter edition of the magazine on minimalism. It's a very spiritual thing. It's not just about the stuff. There's much more to that. So I would just recommend, there's another fellow mama who shared her heart about minimalism in there. So I definitely just recommend you go read those. Go read those if you haven't already, because that will give you much more depth in this here. But I was talking with my husband, I said, we've got stuff in the house from my brother's living with us, my mother-in-law living with us. We've just ended up with all this stuff that I don't even know whose it is, where it came from. There's just stuff, especially in like our basement and our barn. Things have just acquired somehow. And we have excess up here too that I've shared in our steps of how we minimize, things that we need to go through and get rid of. But I said, I really think that for us, in order to move forward ministry-wise, we need to have this. We need to truly live these things out. And when I say that, I mean, I think we need to go through and we need to give away, sell, get rid of all of our possessions to move forward. And so we've been kind of thinking about that and praying on that. And we say, I think that is what we need to truly do. Shared with you guys last week, I sat down and watched that George Mueller documentary. George Mueller, and you can read many of his books, his journal entries, all of these things, but truly living these things out loud, really truly doing these things is very important. And so we are going to start that. So as of this week, anything in our family, I'm keeping my phone turned on airplane mode. I know I get on Instagram and share stuff and do things with all of this, plus YouTube and Facebook and stuff. And I have some work on the computer that needs to be done. But for the most part during the day, I'm going to keep my phone on airplane mode so I can use, still use my camera and things. But as far as, feeling the need to check Instagram or check messages and stuff, I'm going to carve out set times in the day that I do that, and the rest of the time stay off of it. So it's not just that the kids are getting off of devices and coming together, it's me and Dad as well. So we are going to do that, pull everybody together. We are going to go through and gather up our possessions, minus the few core items that we truly do need day in and day out. And we are going to give them all away. We are going to, things that can be made of money to be given, we'll do that, but give it all away, get rid of all of it. And I want to share that process. It's a difficult process. Really makes you look at yourself, and that's important. And I want to share how that goes because it is radical and it is different. But if it wasn't important, it wouldn't be a story that we have in scripture of Jesus telling and showing, because it does. Christ talked about stuff quite often, and because the stuff you have connects to your heart in many ways. And I want to kind of share on those scriptures and this journey with you guys. So even if there's one person out there that maybe this could speak to your heart, I want to reach that one person. So the next little bit, things are going to look a little different for us. Surprise, surprise. I feel like that's been the moral of this school year. What I thought we were doing, what we end up doing keeps changing. But Lord willing, we want to go wherever the path is leading us. So we're going, obviously, we still have school stuff that needs to get dealt with. We're going to be together. We're going to only do things that keep us together. And we're going to get rid of all our stuff again. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. So that's what we're embarking on. That is the current journey, I think, Lord willing, that we've been praying over. Also, I did ask on Instagram a question about being in scripture with your children. Do you do it every single day? I know for the majority of our parenthood years, we did not. And so I wanted to ask that question and kind of see how others felt. I got a huge response from that. Huge. So many of you shared very serious things, and it deserves more than I think a quick little Instagram question and answer thing can cover. And so my husband and I are actually going to podcast on it today, which is Tuesday, and we are going to post that podcast tomorrow, Wednesday. So when you see this video, there will also be a podcast coming out, and so you need to go over and listen to that because we'll go through that in much more depth. So, all right, the girls are playing in their room, the robot is vacuuming the floors, and Travis and I are going to play a game of checkers. And then we need to do real life stuff and get serious things done, but obviously we need to stop and play checkers first. Is this like your favorite game?
Yeah, I love checkers. It's my favorite board game, yeah.
Yeah. All right, checkers game.
you can do. Alright,
Mom, you just took out your piece. Who's back in his back?
Alright,
Who's
which
lying
one?
in his back?
Whoa! Sudden, your people rebelled against you. Tornado.
Mommy wins.
But my people are zombies. Don't mess with behind something.
Alright, who wants to play chess?
Nobody.
Mommy wins.
Wait,
Mommy
we have
wins.
Yay, Mommy. These are chess pieces.
Wow, your victory was short lived.
Well, Travis lost and I won checkers. And now that the girls found out that we are in here playing, they have pulled out Go Fish. So now we'll do a round of Go Fish. And then we have to get real things done today.
We're playing 2 rounds.
Really?
We have to get real things done. Nobody wants to.
Come on.
Guess who has her first little hair tie in her hair? Look at her. You got little. Yeah, you're so cute. Put your hair. Yay, bunny. You guys, she's gonna be a year old in less than a month now. Goodness. So January 10th, you'll be one whole year with Ollie Bunny. Travis is in his room starting to go through stuff. So I think Travis is going to be the first room, first space we go through and get rid of stuff. He had 2 beds in his room. My brother came up and dismantled one of them because we had like an extra spare bed for whatever, but he has dismantled that and taken that down to the basement. Travis is going through cleaning up things right now, but I'm going to head in to help him out. We're going to see what all we can get rid of in there. What all, bare necessities that he will keep, and the rest that he will choose to let go of to let be a blessing to someone else. I feel like essentially we're taking the steps we use that I shared in our Minimalist Home ebook, which I'll link it down below. It's free if you want it. I feel like we're doing that just like more extreme, I guess would be the word. Yes. Is that a cute baby? Look at that cute baby. Look at that cute baby. Yay! My cute baby. He's out. Travis does this thing where he kisses her head, but like forcefully, so she wants us to like, come here. She wants us to like, ow! She wants us to like bonk her head when we kiss her. I don't know. Baby, you're crazy. But she keeps like headbutting us, and we're like, why does she keep headbutting us? And Travis was like, oh, when I kiss her, I like go bunk, bunk, bunk. Like when I'm doing it. Anyways, that's what she wants us to do. She wants us to like headbutt her as we kiss her. You're crazy. You're crazy. Yes. Anyways, all these candles I need to put away. We were afraid with the power going out, so we brought up all kinds of junk. But we're going to get all that put away. Hey, baby. I have not put away Hanukkah decorations yet. I don't know. I'm like not ready for Hanukkah to be over. And yes, gonna go into Trav's room. Gonna go through stuff. What all? And obviously, my husband and I are being much stricter with ourselves when it comes to getting rid of stuff than I plan to be with the kids per se. Oh goodness. But we are going to go through and we are going to just take as much as we possibly can and truly give it away, because we do not need to be caught up in our possessions and what we have. So, oh gosh, baby. Anyways, I'm gonna go in there and see how he's doing and what we can't get done in there. So Travis and I are gonna go work on his room, and these girls have a super board game playing. You and your dad are having too much fun. So Lily has gathered, I think, every type of board game piece we have and combined them into one game that they're playing. Huh, girls?
Yep.
Pretty cool?
Pickle, you've
right.
just been putting down
Hey,
cheers.
you guys can keep playing and doing this. I'm gonna go help Travis in his room for a minute.
After you I helped you. What did Marcus do? 7 health, yes. So I'm dead, but if I put down my highest card, then I can be dead. I guess it's 4 now. 4 hits, so I have 4 health.
She's doing it.
Yay! Oh, I wish I could revive myself with a dolphin, but I made a rule already.
What?
Here, give you some more cards.
John Chris did something that he should not have done.
What did John Chris do? You play, cute stuff.
VR reality church.
Okie doke. So Trav's room, extra bed is gone. Good job, you're starting to sleep up. So we just need to go through this stuff here. You know, we bought stuff to make a frame for your Marley poster. We never did make a frame. We need to do that. I know, we need to make the frame for it. Okay, so we just need to go through this stuff here
It's really not.
and your stuff there.
I got Legos. Wait, there?
Mm-hmm.
That's all like the special collection stuff. I don't necessarily need it, but I have it because it's like has something special behind it, at least. Oh, speaking of that, this is from the tree we chopped down. Huge tree fell, and then I have the date of when it fell.
Oh,
So what I did is like the main part where it fell, I took a chunk off and
that's the one you and Dad were chopping apart?
no, it was when we first went up to it. This is the very
Oh,
this is
the
original.
recent big, gotcha, okay.
Oh, yeah, the biggest one that fell.
Yeah,
Papa David came
yeah.
and helped us. When that first fell down, I took a chunk off of it and I
very
took
cool.
and it's interesting though because you can see this is the type of wood we build with. This is the same smooth, like it feels the same too. Not sanded, obviously, but just feel the like soft part of it.
Yeah,
Like,
the
that's
pine.
the stuff we use.
The pine.
Yeah.
Mhm. Pine tree. All right, so let's finish just going through in the camera. Your Elvis head thing looks so funny up in the window. Just showing through. All right, so let's go through, not too much, but let's go through what you've got here and get everything cleaned up and straightened up. And maybe we'll work on getting that other poster frame built too for your Marley poster.
I do also need to get the poster for my New Hope poster.
Legos, 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 Legos.
It's the one thing that I enjoy.
Package of Peeps?
Yeah, Uncle John.
Oh yeah, that's right. From
I
your
haven't
animal.
really gotten to eat. I've eaten a few of them, but I've mainly given them away every once in a while to Mom and Dad. Or
I am your mom.
to Dad and Uncle Alan.
Yeah.
I don't think I gave any to Larkin yet because he hasn't asked. But I did Alan when he was playing Obi-Wan with me. I did give him a few.
Okie doke. What about your closet and all your clothes? We need to go through all that as well.
No, that stuff is fine.
No, it's not.
I don't put away. There's no reason.
Doing everything.
There is no reason.
No reason for what?
All of my pants and everything, like they're all in one thing. They're just not folded.
I guarantee you when I open that closet door, I'm gonna have a heart attack.
I mean, there's like some long like guns and stuff lying on the floor, but. Oh, so scary.
And
Well, you don't know what's up there.
yeah,
Up there's
exactly.
not- I can't do much with up there though, and I don't want to.
Well, it's happening.
It
I didn't
doesn't
ask you what
need
you
to
wanted to do. Yes, it's happening.
That's
This is what we're doing, and we're doing it. So we're going through that now. All right, so going through Travis's room with him, and right now he has some video games that he is going through. And as he was looking through them, he kind of made the comment of, well, I don't know, I might still play this, or, you know, wanting to keep it for different reasons. And I said, well, let's just pause. The whole point of going through this is we only need to keep necessities, and we need to remember when we are going through this with a fine-tooth comb and figuring out what those necessities are. It's not that we only need to keep 2 items or 3 items or something like that. The point is to go through it and think, how am I glorifying God with the items that I have in my possession? So him looking through his games, he's holding up each one. I go, are you glorifying God with that game? Nope. Put it in the pile. Are you glorifying God with that game? So going through that with him. What are you doing, you silly girl?
To be honest, I just went in our drawer where we have a lot of like old games we've just gotten.
Yeah.
I mainly just brought them out to make my like thing look pretty. Like
You wanted to have a full shelf of
every
games.
single one of these games, I play 3 of these. And I don't play this anymore. I'm still gonna keep it just in case, but I have the online version of Star Wars.
Okay.
And I play Assassin's Creed and Zombies. But mainly they're just the movies through the Star Wars movies.
Star Wars movies.
Other than that, I just kept Plants vs. Zombies because Dad gave this to me a long time ago, so I decided to keep it.
Okay.
And then Dirt 2, and Dad used to already play it, so.
A racing game.
Yeah.
But the point being, we're not going through our stuff and getting rid of everything because we want to like win the minimalism game.
Don't worry about that.
Or anything like that. The point is, my focus is on Christ. My focus is on living a life and glorifying Him in all that I do. So we need to go through these items and truly think of it through that aspect. How are we glorifying God with what we have? Doesn't make the cut, needs to go. All right, I have nearly finished Travis's room. We're going through everything. He helped me with like 98% of it. I just let him go play out in the snow for a little bit of nighttime play before we bring them all in. So I told him I'd finish up the last couple things. So he, for the most part, I let him have one box to keep any like sentimental keepsake things. It's not very big, it just has a few items in it, but I told him he could have that to keep anything that's kind of special to him. I already have a box started for the girls, but for all of our kids, I have one like small plastic tote, and that's where I keep anything that I plan on just saving as like sentimental things. With Travis, when we lost everything when he was a baby, we don't have most of that for him, just some things since he's been older. But I find when I keep just one small box, anytime I have to go to add to it, if there's not enough room, I kind of rummage through the things that are in there. And I realize that with time, some things already kind of lose their sentimental value. It's not that big of a deal. So I can make room and go on. So he's got a little box. I let him keep his sentimental items. His shelf is scaled down. It's getting dark, so I can't really show much of anything. I don't think it would show up, but he's kept just one small drawer. Like he's got an end table that he has a small drawer in, and his toys are in there. A like small plastic box of Legos, a few books, a couple games, couple movies, and he has some outdoor toys that he keeps in his room. Other than that, that's it. He has one pair of like nice shoes for any time we go out, and then his rubber boots that he plays in here, and a pair of mowing shoes. That's it for that. I'm going to go through his clothes. This kid has like no clothes, and he needs clothes desperately. So I'm going to go through all the stuff that is for warm weather, take it to be donated because it's still in good condition. He didn't wear it long enough. You're spitting all over me. And I know by next summer there's no way he'll be able to fit into this stuff. And then I'm going to go through and see what like cold weather clothes he has. We'll keep those few items, and that's it. Like that's really it for him. He has been growing his Bible collection, so he does have a few Bibles. So I will, obviously he doesn't have to scale down those unless he finds somebody in need that he would like to give his Bible to. He can certainly do that. But he's got his Bibles he'll keep, and I'm looking around his room. That's it. He does have a few like collectible items. I told him he may keep those. So he has a few little old NASCAR die casts that he had gotten from various family members and a few things like that. So I told him he could keep those items. That's fine. So he's got a little space here on his shelf. He's got this like 3 shelf spaces here that everything has to fit on. So all of his toys, all of his collectibles, all of his books, games, everything literally fits on these few little shelves here, on this thing where his TV and Xbox was. He doesn't have his TV and Xbox right now because we've taken all of those things away just to keep everybody together. And then his toys all fit in the one little drawer on his end table. That's it. That's all he's got. So not bad. I'm going to finish this up. My husband and I did not get the podcast done about being in scripture with your kids based off of the Instagram questions that I had asked. I think it's really important. The responses we got on that were huge, and I think they're really deep. There's a lot to it. We're going to try to get to it tomorrow. So sorry, I was hoping to have it today, but it's not going to happen. We'll have to do that tomorrow. I'm going to do this and finish up. We have not been able to leave the house yet because there's still quite a bit of snow sticking around. So we're kind of hodgepodging dinner tonight and hoping it melts a little bit tomorrow because I really need to get to the store and get us some food. Huh. Yeah. So I think that is it for today. I just see your little eyeballs. Say hi. Bun Bun. Bun Bun. Who's that? Who's that? That's a bunny and a mommy. Alright, I'm going to go finish up his room, and tomorrow we will continue on and see what we can get done. Hope you guys are having a good one.